Well, let's get some analysis now with Ross Feingold, the former Asia chairperson of Republicans Abroad and a security analyst. He joins us now from Taipei. Good to have you back with us, Ross. Can I start with the so-called Trump effect? I mentioned there several Trump-backed candidates have failed to win in these midterms. How might this influence Donald Trump's decision to announce another run at the presidency?
It might be a factor, but frankly, I don't think it's going to be persuasive in his decision-making for a number of reasons. He's still personally enormously popular with the base of Republican voters, and those are the people who are going to pick the winner of the primaries that will begin in the first few months of 2024. So I don't think we have evidence yet, keeping in mind it's only but a few hours after voting day, but I don't think we have evidence yet that the base has soured on Donald Trump. Maybe Senate leadership and some other people in Republican circles, donors, maybe are a bit disappointed with the result. And obviously, because we've seen this under discussion for the past 24 hours, they are blaming President Trump. But again, I think the base still is looking to him as the front runner for 2024. And frankly, Trump knows that, and he knows that he could say the things that really bring enthusiasm to the base in a way that maybe Governor DeSantis can, but most of the other potential Republican candidates cannot. So I think we're almost where we were before the midterms, which is Trump will consider a number of different factors. The obvious one are his criminal and civil legal troubles. His age might be a factor. Could he raise enough money? The answer to that one's probably yes. So I think this is just one on the list, but it's certainly not going to be a determinant factor in his decision making.
Can I ask you more about Ron DeSantis, because the Florida governor has just won another term at the governorship. Is he shaping up to be a real presidential contender for 2024?
Certainly, he has that desire to run and to be a successful governor, and he's displayed that throughout the COVID period. He was very high profile. Now, maybe a lot of people would disagree with his policies, but again, he took on a national profile for opposing lockdowns and the more stringent measures that were popular with some other governors. He's shown he could raise money. He's actually been speaking about certain foreign policy issues as well, specifically China. And he attracted a lot of Hispanic votes. And that's something that Republicans have done increasingly well in state elections as well as federal elections in recent cycles. And he's proven he could do that. And he won a resounding victory. So certainly DeSantis and his advisors are thinking there's very little to stop him other than he'd have to announce sometime in the next year, which is only shortly after he got reelected, and there'll be the inevitable questions starting from today, and he'll have to say, I'm not thinking about it. And then when he makes that decision, people will say, but you didn't say you would do it, or you said you'd stay governor. So he'll have to figure out messaging on that.
Okay, Ross Feingold, we'll have to leave it there, but really good to get your analysis as always. Thank you again for joining us.